Good morning. It is Wednesday, January 24th. Happy Aquarius season. Shout out to all my Aquariuses out there. I've always had a loving energy with Aquariuses. Since it's Wednesday, also the moon is very full, or getting there, but it is in its fullness almost in the sign of Cancer. We love that. And today I decided to go ahead and pull a goddess, or how about this, a divine feminine oracle card for you guys. This is the deck. It's Wednesday, and Wednesday is the day of communication. So this is the perfect day to do some divination and see. So today is the perfect day to do some divination and see what Spirit has to say. The cards were already talking. There was a lot of cards jumping out. So I decided to listen to what they're saying and go ahead and select the card that jumped out. And today we have one of my favorite goddesses ever, Kuan Yin, Goddess of Compassion. I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. This is what the card looks like. She's so beautiful. These cards are so beautiful. Also, the back looks like a yoni. I love that. And I'm going to read for you straight from the guidebook today. And hopefully this message will bless whoever needs to be blessed by it. Let's find our girl. She's on page 100. I went straight to the page too, like Spirit is really talking today. So again, Kuan Yin is the goddess of compassion, or the Bodhisattva of compassion. I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. Kuan Yin represents the presence that listens deeply to our prayers spoken from the heart. Kuan Yin is an incarnation of Avalokitesvara, the Bodhisattva of compassion. She is known as the goddess of mercy and is considered to be the most beloved Buddhist deity. Her name translates in Chinese as the one who perceives the cries of the world. She is often compared to the Virgin Mary in Christianity because she intercedes on behalf of those who call out to her with humility and sincerity. Scholars believe that a Buddhist monk was one of the first to refer to the female form of Kuan Yin in a Chinese translation of the Lotus Sutra in 406 CE. She is associated with the number 33 because she appears 33 times in the sacred text. The Lotus Sutra reveals that the mudra most often associated with Kuan Yin is the Yoni mudra. Her cupped hands symbolize the womb to remind us that we all enter the world through the female form. A Buddhist saint named Myoshan is believed to have been the incarnation of Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin was originally worshipped as a male deity, but some point during the Northern Shang dynasty from 960 to 1126 BCE, Kuan Yin began to be worshipped as female. Myoshan is believed to be the cause of this transformation. The legends of Myoshan contain beautiful accounts of her saving sailors from drowning in rough seas. Kuan Yin is associated with jade because of its protective properties. In this case, it is said to help with undergoing the waters, both figuratively and literally, and drowning in the ocean or being safe from the floods of emotions. When you select Kuan Yin, or when your soul selects her card, Kuan Yin is about the deep medicine that comes from simply being willing to bear witness to someone else's pain, to really listen to what others have to say and move from beyond the ego to the soul. That is the story we are listening to, and that doesn't have to trigger us or become about us. This This also applies to the moments when we are listening to the story we tell ourselves about who we are. We are often far harsher and less forgiving to ourselves than we would ever be to someone else. Kuan Yin suggests that we listen simply with curiosity. Curiosity allows us to detach from the needing to take on suffering of someone else that we love personally. Curiosity is a door that leads to compassion. It frees us from feeling as though we have to react to what we hear, or defend, or explain our part in their suffering. We can just perceive the pain that they are in, or we can finally hear our own cries of despair and not seek to judge or justify them. We can be present in what needs to be heard. Kuan Yin is the powerful energy of giving witness to our own or to someone else's suffering. Often just a calm, abating presence of compassion is all that is needed to transform that suffering into the clear. And the last part said, often just a calm, abating presence of compassion is all that is needed to transform that suffering into clear light. Wow. I felt so compelled to talk about cognitive dissonance and being there for other people and understanding that we should not allow cognitive dissonance to be the catalyst of judgment. And here comes Kuan Yin saying that as long as we remain curious and open and move from our hearts, we would actually be able to understand each other. So that's a really beautiful message for today. I hope this resonates with who needs to receive this, and go and be glorious.